everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lacey if you're new here. I'm doing things a tiny bit different. As you can see, I'm in the bathroom. I just got done doing an hour worth of spin. The way I do it is I break it up usually between like 2 or 3 classes depending on how I feel. And since my Peloton came on time and I've been using a Peloton for about 2-3 months now, I figured I would do a little review. Just because, you know, everyone's trying to be healthy, especially the first couple months of a new year. And it's kind of like, is it worth the money? Basically. So is the Peloton worth the money? As you can see, an hour of work definitely, I'm a little soaked. Super attractive, don't mind me. So let's go. We're gonna journey on over. Hi Bentley. We just got back from Idaho helping my parents move, so my fur babies are extra needy lately. Anytime I leave, they think I'm leaving. So, he also really likes to investigate the Peloton. Here is my Peloton. Actually, hold on. Let me turn that off. Okay, here's the front of it with Bentley. And, excuse me, sir, coming through. Thank you. I'll show you the back. This is the back. In case you already have a Peloton and you don't know this, right here, because I learned from my mom who learned from Pinterest, there's a little slot right here. It's for your shoes. You're welcome. You're welcome. So the Peloton package that I purchased was the Peloton with weights, shoes, a heart monitor, which is right here, and headphones. It automatically comes with water bottle holders, and I don't know about you guys, but I drink at least a 32 ounce, and it doesn't really, like, I guess it could kind of sit on top of the holder, but it's not stable. So I currently use this little table here, which is a little out of my reach, so I need to think of something better. But anyways, here is the screen. It is touch screen. It tells you how many days you've worked out, and it used to tell me how many weeks I was on. It'll do your daily picks here, like what it thinks you'll want to do, and it'll also show you the most popular for the current week. The most instructor, like whoever you do the most instructor wise, it'll show you up here if they have any new ones. It'll also tell you if something is about to go either live or if they're doing an encore and you can join sort of a live class. What else? Let's see what my profile shows. So it kind of keeps track of everything for you. This is the total amount of workouts I've done on the Peloton. And then it breaks it down to the types. So cycling, strength, bike boot camp, which is a mixture of being on the bike and weights, like getting off and doing body weight or weights workout, and meditation. It'll tell you your active days for right now. It looks like it's going through just all of January, and it'll tell you how many workouts you did in January. I can't tell if it's my screen or just me. That is a little smudged, but it'll also tell you the hours you've done, the distance, your active or average output, and the calories you've burned through all of the month. Then over here, it shows the calendar of every day that you worked out. And mine shows when I started, which was November of apparently 21st. I feel like that sounds about right. I think that's when Mom roughly got hers. But I wasn't that into it at first. So recently, in the past month, I became more active. I'm on an 11-week streak, which means that I've worked out consistently at least once for 11 weeks on this bike. It also down here shows my personal record for cycling and then bike boot camp. It looks a little different on the computer or on like my screen versus on the app. There is an app for it, and that's where I can do a lot of my strength. So I can be upstairs and do my strength, or I can be right next to my bike. It just depends on whatever I feel. But yeah, so, oh gosh. Apparently if you click one of your records, it'll tell you exactly which class you were taking for it. That I just learned. How do I go back? Okay. I'd also show you your recent achievements. And if you hit view all, you can see everything you've accomplished and where you're at. So I've currently done at least 75 rides. So the next badge is 100 rides of cycling, just to clarify, because it says I've done like 101 workouts, but 100 of just cycling. You can also like the music that they are playing. So if you have iTunes, which most of us do. Bentley, can you please get off the screen, sir? Come on, you know better. I know there's birds. Like I was saying, so anything that I've hearted throughout all the rides that I've done, it shows up here, and I can sync this to my phone, and it'll have a playlist that I believe is called Peloton, Lacey's Peloton, or something Peloton. Let's go back to the home page. So programs, you can, if you're looking for a specific type, they have all of these. Tabata is very hard. I've taken like 2 or 3 classes, and you know, some things are just not meant to be, and I think that is one of them for me. But yeah, so any type of class is right here. Then you can go to classes, and you'll see anything that is new, or that you, even if you've already taken it, it'll still show. So this little check mark means you've done it. If I wanted to take this person's later, I just bookmark it, and it'll be saved, and I can find it in my bookmarks. If I was looking for something specific, like length or something, I can change that, or if I want a different class, if I just want boot camps, strength. So it makes it pretty easy to find what you want. It'll also show you a schedule of live classes, and I still have not taken a live class. I mean, I could, especially now that I have one in my apartment, because a lot of them are AMs, and I would go over to my mom's house in the afternoon. So probably soon. Challenges. This is what helped me really get into going on the Peloton more. I love spin, don't get me wrong. We were taking classes here in town throughout COVID, like whenever they were open. And live classes, like in person, are very different than on here. Both challenging, but in different ways. So I am very, very competitive. So competitive. And these challenges, I basically want to beat myself. What did I get on here? So like this one, I have 2 days for the January strength challenge, and I've already earned all 3. So inside each challenge, there's 3 medals essentially, and I've earned all of them. This one is for a whole year, so I'm interested to see how far I get. I'm almost to the first badge, which is 1,000 minutes. So you have from January 1st all the way to December 31st to earn all of these badges, which is just how many minutes you, I think, cycle. And I don't think it's every workout. I think it's just cycling. And then underneath, it's showing February's challenges, which I joined pretty much all of them. You can tag yourself in, or you can have a hashtag under your name, and then if people follow it, you can see who's working out, and you can kind of go to those classes. So these are pretty much the 3 that I'm attached to, as well as Shasta Strong, because that's the county I live in. And then this, so there's a more button right here, and if you click it, these are just rides, meaning you just do your own thing. This one I could take like different scenes, and you just kind of do your own thing. So if you're looking for something more chill and you still want to work out but you don't want to be told what to do, this is for you. Let me see if I'll find just like a super short thing. I've taken her classes before, so we'll do her cool down real quick. I'm literally not going to do a single thing. I'm just going to start it to show you. So here's what the screen looks like. On the side, there's a volume, so I'm going to just turn her down. Over here is the music that I was talking about, so if I liked it, I could hit the heart and it goes to my thing. It tells you your minutes here, and then right here it tells you who has ever taken this class since it's come out, or you could do here now. You can't, it's not focusing. Well, either way, this says all time, this says here now, and then it'll list everyone that's working out at this moment. You can also filter it to a few things. So there's all, there's following, there's just me. I could do age and gender if, you know, I feel like it, or top tags, etc., etc. Down here, but like I said, I'm not even moving, so nothing's gonna pop up. Here's the cadence, and it tells you a range of what you should do. This is your output, which is your cadence and your speed combined, and this is the range of your resistance. So how do I get out? We'll just go back to all. So here's the leaderboard, and when I tell you I'm competitive, this is also very competitive for me. I like to beat these numbers. I don't like to be at the bottom. I like to be towards the top. So out of the 18 people here right now, or 19 people, I'm 19 because I'm not moving. But if I was moving, I would go all the way to 45, which is what the max is, and I would do as close to 90 as I can get so that I can be towards the top. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm just that competitive. And it helps me, it pushes me harder, and I feel like that's important. If you leave a class early, you can, like I just ended, I can hit edit and delete it because I didn't finish it, or I can go back into it and finish it. So let's talk about the price real quick and then we'll be done. I'm just gonna shut this down. The price of this bad boy was, with the package that I got, which I mentioned were the weights, heart monitor, headphones, shoes, was $2,000 or $21,000. It was very close to, I think, $21,000. You have two options. You can pay it upright, which if you're able to, I highly, highly, highly recommend. I mean, it's not bad to have to pay it off later and, you know, do what you got to do financially. We're just going to go back to the mirror so you can see all of my glory. But if you can't, they do have an option that you can check to see if you qualify, and they have this company that they go through that it's like a credit card basically, and it has 0 interest, which is honestly amazing. Like, you want something that's 0 interest, and you have a year to pay it, and there's different monthly payments. That does depend on your credit score. I personally, with the situation that I'm in, I went with you know, the credit. I know I have good credit, and I have the money, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to be smart about it since I'm currently not working. I didn't want to put that money all away right away. So I am making payments on mine, but I'm doing a higher payment than is required, so I'll be done in no time. Nothing wrong with either option. You do what you gotta do. But for me, and since I've been using it for a couple months, I would say if it's something that you've been thinking about doing for a while, like at least a month, and it's something you've looked up, you've looked into, you've checked other brands, I would do it. I do not regret at all purchasing it. It does take like a month to get to you, so just be cautious of that. And I have heard horror stories about like it taking longer than a month. I think that just depends on the circumstances. I got pretty lucky and mine came actually, it came on time, but they were trying to come early. It was a whole thing. But anyways, yes. So if you have been thinking about it and your town, hi Bentley, your town is like mine where it's still kind of shut down. Like I still can't go to my gym. My gym is not open. Other gyms have opened up, which is great, and I wish mine would. But mine hasn't. So I gotta do what what I gotta do to continue to stay fit, especially when it has been raining a lot more lately. But I don't regret it. I think it was a really good choice. They have so many fun instructors. Like I love Robin. I love Cody. Kendall and I are a love-hate relationship. I can't with him. Kendall and I are a love-hate relationship. Leanna, she's pretty good. I just took one from Alex because a couple people have been recommending him. I died. He's a hype man. He was like literally like my personal cheerleader the whole time, and I don't regret taking him, and I will take him again, but I died. But yes, I recommend. I do not regret it. The only thing that you have to be aware of is you're buying the bike, obviously, but once you get the bike, you have to buy the membership, and the membership I think is $39 a month. I believe there's a yearly fee that you could do instead if you want, I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. I looked it all up a month ago. But if you have someone that also has a Peloton, you guys can share that membership. You just can't both be on the bike at the same time. Like I already have an account with my mom, so all I did was log in through hers since my profile is already there. Sir. He's an alcoholic, and also just any drink I have, he feels is for him. And I say alcoholic because whenever my parents are around and they're drinking beer, he tries to get into their beer. Like it's for him. Do you need to go to Alcohol Anonymous? But yes, if you've been thinking about doing it, I highly recommend. Then we can be Peloton friends. My Peloton is Lacey048, I think. I don't even know. And half the time I've been talking, my head hasn't even been in the shot. So, you know, I'm a pro at this. What do you think, Bentley? Yeah, you want to tell them how you won't stay away from the bike and how you like the wheels and how you try to get on the bike? Why do you look like you're in trouble? So yes, that is my 2 cents on if I think the money is, or if the Peloton is worth the money. I know that there's other bikes out there. I just really like the whole program and all the support. There's a lot of people on there that support each other, which I think is huge, as well as the instructors. They really care. So yeah, I would do it again if I could. And I think if it's something you've been thinking about doing, you should just go ahead and do it. It takes a month to get to you. So the quicker you purchase, the quicker you can start riding with me. We're gonna go. I need to shower. I'm disgusting. Hit that like no, it's not like, hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. I know I've been gone for a little bit. Don't know if you guys have noticed. I will be doing kind of a what I've been up to catch you up on why I've been gone. But until then, I will see you later. Say bye, Billy. Say bye.